Hello students, now we will discuss about new topic vertebrata. Vertebrata belongs to taxon subphylum. Previously, this subphylum is considered as division, but nowadays we are directly calling it as subphylum. Already we have seen classification chart of chordates, and under that vertebrata is divided into two different classes and two different groups called as first is agnatha and gnatha-stomata. Under agnatha-stomata, examples are nothing but jawless organisms or jawless chordates. Under gnatha-stomata, we are seeing all jaw-containing or jaw-containing organisms or jaw-containing chordates. Now here jawless chordates and gnatha-stomata, jaw is present. Under this group agnatha-stomata, again we are seeing the classes like ostracodermy, second class cyclostoma. First one, actually this details about ostracodermy is not given in our NCERT textbook, but just I will tell one or two points regarding this. All members of ostracodermy are extinct. They are not present now. All members of ostracodermy are extinct, and they are freshwater fishes. They are also considered as first vertebrates. Their ostracodermy chordates body is covered by hard scales. Their body is covered by hard scales. Examples under ostracodermy is only one example, that is cephalaspis. This details regarding ostracodermy is not in NEET syllabus. It is not given in NCERT, but we are reading some details regarding vertebral classification as the chart is also given in NCERT textbook. I just said one or two points. If you want to learn just what is about ostracodermy class members, you can just go through these points once. Actually, these are not in the syllabus. Now, coming to cyclostoma. These members of class cyclostoma includes jawless fishes. These are also termed as false fishes. Most of the members of this class, cyclostoma, are marine type of organisms. But the previous one, ostracodermy class members, are of freshwater members. But cyclostoma type of vertebrates, means this type of fishes, all are marine type of organisms. And they show anadromous type of condition. They are also said as anadromous fishes. We will see the terms anadromous, catadromous, just meanings of the words later. All members are marine forms. Next. they exhibit anadromous nature. Anadromous nature means basically they are marine type of organisms, but only during a reproduction season for breeding purpose they move to fresh water. They will undergo spawning and the larval forms will be produced there itself in the fresh water. When the larval forms undergo metamorphosis, means when they become little bit of adult and when they change their body physical shape or morphological structures, then they move back to marine. Such types of fishes are called as anadromous types of fishes. This type of fishes basically are marine forms and move to or migrate to fresh water only during breeding season. Once they migrate to fresh water and they produce eggs there, then their lifespan is finished. They won't be moving back. This type of cyclostoma members. These cyclostoma members are considered as ectoparasites on other fishes. For suppose, if this is a fish and we see some gills etc. and scales etc. tail like this, these cyclostoma members are long structures. They will suck nutrients. For suppose, if this is the fish, this will be the cyclostoma. They feed on the blood and the smooth muscles present inside the body of other fishes. They are ectoparasites on other fishes. They suck blood from other fishes and they feed and they are means getting nutrients from the smooth muscles of the host. Their body is, as well as ectoparasites, these cyclostoma are also considered as scavengers also, means they feed on dead other fishes. Also are scavengers. You know, meaning of scavengers means the organisms that feed on dead and decayed matter are called as scavengers. Basically, we use this term for fungus. But here, for cyclostoma also, this term is applicable now. These cyclostoma have elongated 6 to 15 pairs of gill slits. They have 6 to 15 pairs of gill slits. Gill slits are the structures, nothing but skin folds that are used for gaseous exchange. In addition to gaseous exchange, they are also supporting for respiration. Used for respiration. Next, they have sucking and circular mouth without jaws. They have sucking type and circular mouth without jaws. Scales and paired fins, just like normal fishes. It is absent in case of cyclostoma. Paired fins and scales are absent. Circulation, that is blood circulation inside cyclostoma body is closed type. Heart is of two-chambered and heart in case of cyclostoma is venous heart. Venous heart means the blood contains only carbon dioxide. That is, heart is two-chambered, which is present on the ventral side of the body. Heart in case of cyclostoma is venous heart. Venous heart means the blood that is flowing inside the heart has only carbon dioxide. Heart is two-chambered. Next, circulatory system is closed type. Heart is venous heart. In case of cyclostoma, notochord and vertebral column both are present. Cranium and vertebral column are cartilaginous in nature. Bony structures are absent. So, notochord and vertebral column are present. Cranium means the head region is having means a structure called cranium on the outermost surface for protection. Cranium and vertebra are cartilaginous. They are made up of cartilaginous tissue. In case of cyclostoma, bones are absent. Next, kidneys are protonephric and mesonephric. Protonephric means the primitive stage of kidney formation. In the early stages during evolution, how the kidneys are formed. Such type of excretory structures which are some way representing the early forms of kidneys are termed as protonephric structures. Later, these structures have developed a little bit more in their morphological structures in the larvals of amphibians, reptiles, etc. But when they become amphibians, reptiles, when they become adult, then these have been converted into again mesonephridia. Excretion is by protonephridia and mesonephridia type. 3 eyes are present on the head region, 2 eyes on the lateral side, 1 special eye on the upper side, on the topmost part of the head. That eye is called as pineal eye. Eyes are 3 in number with a single eye on top of head called pineal eye. Next, nose is only one. Basically, any organism will be having, means a very well developed higher chordates, they will be having 2 nostrils, means 2 entry of the nose. But this cyclostoma members have only 1 nose. So they are also termed as monorhinous. Rhinus is the term that we use for nose. Nose or rhinus. So means that rhinoceros is their animal. It will be having a long nose-like structure. It's a bony structure. So we call it as a rhinoceros. Means one single large nose-like structure. In such a way, rhino means nose. Mono means one. So one nose-like structure. Inside the ear, there are some structures called as statoreceptors. These statoreceptors are used for balancing of the body. So, ear has statoreceptors for body balance. Next, cyclostoma organisms are unisexual and their fertilization is external. Basically, larval forms are absent in cyclostoma, but only one exception is there. That is, ammocyte type of larva is present in petromyzon type of, means that is example under cyclostoma. Under cyclostoma, we read only one example, that is petromyzon. Only petromyzon is exhibiting the larva called as ammocyte. And the remaining type of cyclostoma members are not having any larval forms. They are is unisexual, and these members are fertilization is external. Normally, larva is absent or larval forms are absent. Exception is ammocyte larva in petromyzon. In petromyzon. So under cyclostoma, one best example that we read is this cyclostoma, as we have said here one point, they are ectoparasites on other fishes, as they are sucking blood and nutrients from the smooth muscles from the host, means other fishes. They are also called as sanguivorous. Cyclostoma are sanguivorous, means that depend on blood of other organism for food material. Means that feed on blood. Next, the larval form, ammocyte type of larva, is considered as the connecting link between cephalochordata and cyclostoma. Ammocyte larva is connecting link between cyclostoma and cephalochordata. Other example under cyclostoma are myxine fishes or hagfishes. Means hagfishes or lungfishes, we call them, that they are belonging to myxine group. Myxine or hagfish. Myxine type of fishes, they live by hanging onto gills of the host fish. So here under cyclostoma, we have seen two examples, that is petromyzon and hagfish, which is also called as hagfish, also called as myxine, and cyclostoma, petromyzon also called as lampreyfish. Important points that are related to evolution chapter here are anadromous type of condition, in which they are moving only for spawning to fresh waters. Ectoparasite means they are sanguivorous, that feed on the blood. Next, here presence of pineal eye, cranium and vertebrata are cartilaginous in nature. Here we will see one important point regarding vertebrae. If we see cephalochordates, in case of cephalochordates are also chordates. They are one of the group under chordates during classification. Their body is having notochord throughout their lifetime. But in case of vertebrata type of organisms, notochord is present only in the embryonic stage and it is replaced by vertebral column in the adult chordates. So here all chordates are not vertebrates, but all vertebrates are chordates. This point is given in NCERT, so better learn how it is. All chordates are not vertebrates. Because here we have an example cephalochordata. Cephalochordata has notochord. It is a chordate. It is having notochord, not the vertebral column. Notochord is present throughout its lifetime. All vertebrates are chordates. Here, highly developed example, we can say mammals. We belong to chordata. Okay. So this is about some important details regarding cyclostoma and ostracodermy type of classes, which are explained under Agnatha group of vertebral subphylum. Sometimes previously vertebra term is used, taxon is used under other taxon, that is division. But now the term division is removed and it is replaced by subphylum term. So vertebra belongs to subphylum taxon.